Hi, Luke. How are you doing today?
Not too bad, thank you. Almost a little bit low for me. Yeah, not too bad. I'm really excited to you're hosting the game. Looking forward to you streaming it.
We're very excited to play it. I have watched this game up until Lionheart told me about it. So, yeah, we love the idea about the wolf. I was meaning to ask you, what inspired you to make a game about a wolf?
Well, I've always loved wolves. They're my favorite animal. In most video games, they're the bad guy, aren't they? They're just something that you kill, or
Yeah.
they're not really anything valuable. They always seem to get so much bad press. So I thought, my new project, I'm gonna try and make a game about a video game where the wolf is the good guy. They're actually the heroes of the game.
Mm. I mean, that's very true. I mean, in The Witcher, you just kill every single wolf.
Yeah,
Don't even
they always
think.
just get killed.
No, that is very true. And making a game, is this your first game that you've made or is making?
It will be my first commercial project. I've made several projects in the past, but nothing has ever been released.
Okay, okay. And this one has probably taken the longest up until now. It says it's been a year, right?
Yeah, it's a year. It was probably 1 or 2 months of designing and planning. It's been in production for 12 months now.
Man, that's a very long time. Do you have
Yeah,
any idea when it's going to be released, more or less?
I'm hoping to release it by the end of the year. If the campaign goes well, I'm looking just after Christmas.
Okay, that's really interesting. So you hear that, guys. If you fund it now, you can get your very own copy more or less around Christmas. So if you have any family members who like wolves, I think it's a great present, personally. Um, so you can actually get it on Indiegogo, right? And there are a couple of rewards that people get if they order it now. Personally, my favorite is the one where you can get your name on a graffiti in the game. Is that for everyone, or is that only for a specific few? How does that work?
No, I'm currently doing that for everyone that backs the campaign. You can either have it as like graffiti on the walls or some of the human tents, or I'm going to do cave markings as well. So if you've got like a logo, as long as it's appropriate, I'll pop it into the cave as a cave marking.
I think that's a really cool idea. Someone asks, did you do this all by yourself, or did you receive any help?
No, like 90% of it's been done by myself. I have freelanced some of the models from kind of third parties, but all the coding and all the design was all done by myself.
I can't imagine doing something like that within a year, even though I have no grasp of creating games. It sounds like it took quite a long, like you'd have to sit behind a desk for hours a day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, literally hours and hours and hours. Things
Mm.
break and then you fix them and then they break again.
Let's see. I think, okay, we've got him louder now. Okay, so yeah, you did design about at least 90% of the game yourself and obviously outsourced some of the more basic things like music and models, you say.
Yeah, that's correct. So the music, there was a campaign earlier on in the year to make sure that the music was decent.
Mm.
So the title music you've heard, that was outsourced. I didn't do that myself.
Yeah, I can put the music on again. There we go. And something that really interests me, it reminds me a lot about it's the newest game that came out where if you died, you basically had to go. Well, at least in your game, you have to go to the underworld and then sort of resurrect yourself. Oh dear, your screen has frozen.
Yeah, that's correct. So when you die in Tale of a Wolf, you go to a place called the Underworld. It's kind of where spirits are kind of trapped before they actually depart from, their soul. You would have to. Aiko's will is essentially that strong that he's able to get back into the physical realm, but you'll need to absorb some spirits in that place in order to get back to the physical realm.
That's extremely interesting, and we're actually going to see that in the demo. You said.
Yeah, it's available in the demo. It's kind of the enemies are a little bit harder in the demo to make sure that people actually go to the underworld and see that part of the game.
So you're supposed to die in the demo. We're not just terrible players.
Yeah, if you die, it's totally fine.
Okay, that's very good news. And oh, the last a very interesting thing I saw in your instructions of the game is the fact that you get to choose whether you want to kill or not kill animals. And this reminded me a lot about Undertale. I was wondering, does this in any way affect the outcome of the game if you decide to kill the animals or see them as teammates instead?
Yeah, so the game is tailored around protecting animals. The humans have come to the islands and it was once peaceful, but then they start like littering the area, chopping down the trees, making their camps, extracting the resources. And the animals' habitats are actually getting destroyed. So you'll come across animals that have been affected by the humans there, and you need to help them. If you kill them, it's going to be not so beneficial for your journey because when you get to the end of the game, you're going to want as many of your animal friends behind you as you have rather than killing them along the way.
That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I can imagine that because you also have some social structures in the games that I saw with regards to wolves. When I just switched on the demo, it said that you can basically either create packs or you can create enemies within packs with wolves. You don't necessarily have to be friends with other wolves, it's different territories, etc., etc.
There's different wild wolves around the map. There'll be other leaders of wolf packs you'll be able to do missions for. Some of them will be friendly, some of them won't be so friendly. But you do start with a pack, and the game is oriented about having a pack because some of the areas will be a bit too difficult to kind of defeat on your own. So you will need a pack behind you, and you may even need a few friendly animals. In this demo, you'll be helping a bear called Theodore.
Theodore. Oh, I like that very much. Any reason why he's called Theodore?
I was going through so many names for bears, and it just sounds like a bear, doesn't it?
It
Theodore.
does. It sounds adorable. I mean, I certainly won't be attacking a bear named Theodore. Ar- All right. Okay. Is there anything else? Any self promotion? Any links you want to give before we quickly start with the demo? I already have your link up to Indiegogo, but if there's anything else, then you can state it now.
Generally, I'm most active on my Twitter. That's generally where I update on a regular basis every day. So if we can post to Twitter, that would be amazing.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you are currently in the chat. That would be a wolf's tail. Tail of a wolf. Yeah, guys, I will also
Thank you.
retweet it. Yeah, that's its tail of a wolf. So if you check out my Twitter, I will definitely send you over to his page. We already have a tweet up over there. Okay, great. So shall we start with the demo then?
Are you ready?
I I can only hope. Let's see. Let's get the music back on. All right. Oof, exciting. Use V to activate. Oh yeah, scent vision. I also saw that. That looks extremely interesting. It's a quite a cool mechanic that I've seen in RPGs before, and normally it works quite nicely.
So with the scent vision, it's generally to track enemies. Red will be the humans. Deers are blue. Crows are black. Each kind of AI will have their own unique color.
Okay, that's
Oh,
interesting.
wait, might want to read this bit.
Okay, thank you for downloading the demo for Tale of a Wolf. Please feel free to explore. Ah, okay. Do you? Is there anything else I missed that's
I
important?
think no, I'll be okay. You've got me here, so you'll be perfectly fine.
Ah, is this our pack
Um,
then?
this is the pack that you start off with. You can give them some names in the menu if you'd like.
Oh, really? Okay, so we'd go into the menu and oh, I see. So they all different levels?
At the moment, yeah. So these little cogs, if you click on them, you'll be able to click on rename and give them their own little name.
Okay, that's really cool. I like that. It makes it more personal. Yeah, we can
I've had
give
a
three of them names at least. There we go.
People have also requested to be able to rename Aiko, the main wolf. So
Oh, Acre. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. What do you think about that?
I'm kind of toying with the idea because a few changes would need to happen in order to make that happen. So it may happen. Yeah, you may be able to rename yourself as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay, I can imagine that being a bit more difficult with regards to story settings, etc., etc. Hmm. Do we just oh look how they're following us. That's very submissive of them. I like it.
They're good boys.
Ah, cute. So I'm guessing we go towards the marker then.
That's correct. Yeah. So I've started the demo down at the beach just in case people kind of miss this area.
I understand. It looks extremely nice so far. And what is that on his? Does that have to do with the elemental aspect of the game? The thing on
Yeah.
his arm.
So that's his gauntlet. You'll get that at the start of the game, and you'll be able to choose what kind of elemental wolf you want to be. You'll get to choose from 5 different forms. I don't want to kind
Okay.
of go into any spoilers of how you
Yeah.
get it, but you'll get the gauntlet. It's quite after about 30 minutes of gameplay. This allows you to use your elemental form, which you'll see in a moment, and you'll also be able to use a ice projectile attack and an AOE attack during the transformation.
That's extremely cool. I have not yet mentioned this, but if you go onto his page, another aspect of this game which I really like is the fact that there are elemental forms the wolf can take on. And there's also a sort of boss for every single elemental form that have sort of
Yeah.
gone bad, right? And we have to challenge them at stages. I think that's
So
quite cool.
so once you've cleared out all the humans off the island, you'll obviously be dramatically stronger than when you started, and that's when the elementals will take notice of you. They'll start randomly spawning across the map, and you'll be able to
Oh
take them
my
on.
goodness. Is that a flamethrower? Okay,
Yes.
our wolf is. It's okay, our pack is doing their job.
You have to get quite close. It should lock on. That's it. A little bit closer.
Nice. Okay, so we did that by clicking, right? There goes his
Yeah.
soul.
F, and then if you click F, you'll be able to pick those souls up.
Ah, nice. All right. Um, I'm Silent Wolf. I love the walking animation. No, so far it looks flawless. I see no glitches. I see nothing off about the game, even though it's not yet done. I really like it so far. And up
Thank
there,
you, Silent Wolf.
what would that be? The blue, we've got the green, red, and something at the bottom.
Oh, they might not be able to see it on the stream. So the
Oh, I
the
see.
silver orb
Let's see.
is your transformation meter. So once that orb is filled up, you'll be able to transform.
Do we put you there? I think we can put you there. Oh, we can transform. Would that be the elemental stage?
That's correct. Your gauntlet will also it will change. It will have like a icy kind of glow to it.
Okay, okay, I like. Let's just go back. There we go. Okay, I think, yeah, we should be on the right direction. And there's actually, ooh, here are more humans. Humans are
Yeah,
bad,
there's
right? We kill them.
quite a few here. Yeah, they kind of shoot on sight, so be careful.
But we need to die at some point, so. I...
There'll
Oh.
be plenty of times to die. Yep.
Yeah, he seems to be in some sort of hazmat suit, all geared up.
These a very big cave system on the island. There's not much accessible here, but the caves have kind of got like spores and things like that. So these guys will be more in the caves.
Okay. Oh dear, we are going to
Yeah.
die.
No, you're okay. The blue bar is your health bar. You're okay.
Oh, okay.
You can use you tap S and then tap space. You can dodge, and you are invincible during that dodge.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's kind of like S then space. That's it. And if you do like D or A and space, you can circle around the enemy if you're locked on.
D and A and space.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you're locked on, you'll kind of rotate around the humans.
Okay. Let's see, are we missing any of those juicy orbs? I think we got it. Is there anything we need to explore in this area?
Not necessarily in this camp. The main focus is up on Theodore's mission.
Okay. Okay, we got that. Great.
Gives you a kind of an idea of what the camps will look like in the game.
Okay, so we're heading off into the forest. Cool. Okay, we are not
So you,
killing our animal friend then.
no, so there might be a few animals around. I think there's some foxes to your left, but they won't hurt you.
Yes.
And they will help you if they see a human attacking you. They'll help you. If you head out to the left, there's a little pathway that leads up to the mountain.
Oh, okay. I see, I see.
Sure.
I'm getting ahead of
I'm not
myself, of course.
I'm not too sure if you can get up there. Maybe you can. I've never actually tried.
To be fair, it looked like a dead end. Yeah, I like how you sort of put the animals against the humans. It makes for a very interesting perspective, which people obviously will want in this sort of game.
Yeah, I wanted to show at the start of the game. I want to show the map, the whole of the island as it was before the humans arrived. So there won't be any camps. It'll just be nice scenery, untouched forest. And then slowly, after the first 30 minutes of the game, it'll start showing you kind of what it looks like now. The humans are there. You know, the forest has been cut down. There's these camps that have popped up all over the place. There'll be dead animals
Oof.
randomly across the map where they've gone hunting. So there's kind of you're the guardian of the island. So it's your job to help the animals, being a wolf, being an apex predator, to save them from the humans.
No, that's really nice. It makes for a good storyline. A lot of potential as well. Um,
So
okay.
the main complaints I've had is the controls, and I feel like you might be struggling a little bit too. I do need to work on the controls a
Oh,
little bit.
oh no, it's interesting. I feel like I've had these controls in a game. I just can't recall which one. But I do see you have the option of putting a controller there, which would make it
Yeah, that's correct.
easier. I think significantly easier. Though I'm not struggling too much, and I am using shift to run faster, so that helps a lot.
So your form is nearly ready, but it only lasts for 7 minutes. So you might want to save it for a little while.
Oh
You can
yeah,
see the gauntlet
for the
started
boss
glowing.
or yeah, for one of the humans. Okay, so we are at least halfway. Let's see. Kill the humans, eat the humans, get shot by humans. Chat. Let's see, is our pack following? Of course they are. It's adorable. Oh,
So
another
there, yeah.
animal. Ah, yeah, I
So if
would.
you press V, hold
V.
V, you should be able to start to see some sense. Maybe there should be something there.
Ah, I see. Yeah, okay, so the blue is the deer, as you said. Okay, so V is for vision, scent vision. Are there any sort of Easter egg? Oh, there's another man. Easter eggs you can find with the scent vision?
Yeah, there's these little patches of dirt you can dig up, and then they'll lead you on a scent trail. And there's usually a kind of a reward at the end of the scent trail.
All right. Die, human. Ooh, I might be using a pounce button. There you go.
Don't just dash into it.
Hell yes. Oh, we're going to turn into an elemental now, aren't we? Oh, how do we use it? Because we don't want to do that yet, do we?
No, I mean it lasts for
Oh,
7 minutes.
look at that.
You will need it. You will need it on the mission. One nice little thing you might like is if you head over to the lake in front of you quickly.
Wow. Now that is
So this
cool.
is if you pop into the water. There's a little kind of little touch when you get out of the water, and if you jump back out, he does like a little wiggle.
And does this just represent one of the elementals, or will it actually be one of them? If because we
No,
did.
don't. So this is represents Sharu, which would be kind of Aiko's great grand wolf. He
Okay.
was a guardian as well. Basically, the story goes that 500 years ago there were humans on this island. And they kind of worship the wolves. They idolize them, and they help them get this power. But the one of the elementals, Fenrir, the fire elemental, kind of got kind of crazy with power and ended up wiping the actual humans out from the island. Now all the elementals since have been banished into the mountains. So in different parts of the map, there'll be entrances to the caves where you'll be able to find and like a dungeon kind of area,
Oh, okay.
where you'll have to complete like a little dungeon quest. Defeat some enemies, collect some items, and then you'll be able to challenge the elemental of that area and obtain his elemental form. So at the moment, you're an ice elemental wolf. If you wanted to get the fire form, you'd have to kill
Ah,
Fenrir. If you wanted to get the earth form, you would have to kill Sylvanas to get that form.
and they are all bad, so we want to kill them, right?
They're not necessarily bad, and it will be optional to fight them. They're not necessarily bad. It's more intertwined with the story, with more power. The wolves start losing like a sense of who they are. So the more powerful Acor becomes through the story, the more unstable he's going to become from having the gauntlets and from killing all these humans and doing all this that he's doing. It's going to have like an effect on his psyche.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah, so very much the same that happened with the original elementals who went dark
Yeah.
with too much power.
I didn't want to do where it's just a pack of wolves going around killing everyone without any kind of moral obligation to anything.
Yeah.
They love doing it. I wanted to show that they did kind of resent what they were doing, and the story will show it in a way where they feel like they have no choice but to do it. They're not just doing it out of sport. They will have very good reason to do this after you've watched the first 30 minutes of the game, because I don't want people to think the wolves are just going around killing people either.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. But though I still like the fact that they don't necessarily kill animals but humans. It does paint an interesting perspective.
I kind of thought that was acceptable. If it was animals and animals, then it's bad. But...
Ooh, this looks like Theodore. Hello
So on the
there.
left, down the end of the pathway on the left, there is a kind of example of some of the backers already, their names in graffiti.
Oh, okay, so do I need to do that before I interact with Theodore?
Not necessarily.
I mean, does this, with the story progress if I click on
Yeah,
Theodore?
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Eiko, have you seen any other bears around here? I don't think we have. I haven't. Is everything okay? Ever since that settlement was established, the bears have been slowly disappearing around here. Oof. This has been happening all over the island. I'm going to head over and see if I can find them. I'm not sure that is a good idea, Theodore.
No, I tell him it's. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, try to stay away from the humans that are up to no good, or let's go and find out.
So these will be optional in the main game. You don't have to help the animals, but it's a very good idea too. So there will be benefits later on in the game to help them.
I see. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely helping the animals. Thank you, Eiko. Okay, so now we free Theodore's friends. Oh, that looks fun. Okay, so we still get to go to the gates and quickly see the graffiti.
Yeah. He will follow you now, like he's a member of your party. So
look at
you can
that.
go wherever you like, and he will help you.
Oh, that's
He'll
awesome.
follow you.
We could. We can't change his name, right? He's still Thew.
He's still Theodore. Yeah.
I like Theodore. No, that makes sense. Okay, bad humans. Let's quickly get rid of them. Oh, and I know fire is a tool in this game that you can use.
Sorry?
Sorry, I mean fire is a tool in this game you can use. Like set things alight. Look at that
Yeah, of
bear.
course. So there will be a branch after you've cleared this human, just on the floor to your left. You'll be able to light it at the bonfire, and you'll be able to burn down that tent.
Okay, let's do that. Oh, here's one of the graffiti. Okay, YG1, thanks very much for the sub. So this is a example of someone who backs your game. They get their name on as graffiti or as markings on random areas as Easter eggs. So this is one, and I am guessing these on the wall are also examples?
That's correct, yes.
That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's like 90% of the reason I had to back this game. It's just such a nice idea. Very nice. And it merges in with the game. It doesn't seem out of place or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's not too much. It doesn't look like that's forced. You know, it's just normal.
Yeah, no. Oh, here's the branch. Okay. And now we get to put it in the fire. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there you go. And now we can burn down the tent. Ooh. So can we burn down anything else by accident?
Not here, but in the mission area, there will be other branches. You can drop that one. But there, in the mission area, there's more tents to burn down. There's a few generators the humans are using for lighting. That you can also and there's a radar you can blow up as well.
I like my branch. I'll stick to this one.
Sentimental value now.
Yeah, definitely. No, I like this game a lot so far. It's really nice, and I didn't believe a game like this exists yet. There definitely is a gap in the market for people like me who love wolves, love animals, and I mean a lot of these other games are doing exceptionally well these days. Like what is it? The Goose Game, I believe it's called, something along that line.
Oh, the Wild Goose.
Yeah, the game of the goose.
Yeah.
That's doing really well right now. It just sort of provides a different perspective for people, and it's quite relaxing. I think it's a great idea, and it should do very well in my opinion.
Well, I haven't seen anything like this just yet. I mean, we have Wolf Quest. Wolf Quest is more of a simulation. It's very realistic with mating and hunting. Head over to your right. Yeah,
there we go.
but there isn't really many realistic. There's a few kind of stylized wolf games that are in production, but there isn't any realistic wolf games at the moment.
They're not, at least not what I have seen. So, okay, here
so
we
you
go.
can, if you drop your stick here, because you'll be able to transform into your ice form now.
Okay, what button do we use to drop the stick?
E.
E?
Same.
Okay, and to transform?
To transform is number 3.
Oh, look at that.
And then you use 1 for a projectile attack and double 1 for your spiky attack, all enemies attack. So you want to try and hit the cages before your attacks. Oh, what's happened? Oh, I think you press Q.
There we go. Hello, Theodore's friend. Let's see. Okay, 1 again.
Yeah, so there'll be 2 more around here. So I said, yeah, try and get it locked on. Once it's locked on, the projectile will follow the enemy then.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Button bash it. Get him. I think when the screen's going white, it's I think because you've accidentally tapped Q.
Oh, definitely. I am tapping Q by accident. There we go. I see my friends have wandered away.
Yeah, if you tap Q in a moment, it should get rid of that white kind of film off the screen.
Ah, there we go. Let's absorb that real quick. Come, Theodore. You are twice my size. There you go. Okay, so I need to just press it once. That's better.
Don't forget, you only get 7 minutes with the ice form, and you'll revert back to a standard wolf. So you need to try and find those bears before.
Oh, I understand. Okay, let's see. So we can only open the cages with the ice form, you say?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Where are our friends hiding? There you are.
chaos. It's wolves everywhere.
Okay, okay. So we've got 2, and the third one we will find. So just get away from those nasty humans.
Oh, I don't know if you want me to tell you or not.
You are more than welcome to.
It's the other side of the camp, so to your right now, or it might be a bit delayed.
Could it be that?
So look for the fire. It's just by the fire.
There we go. I think it was marked. That's a human. Oh, okay. There we go. Friendship level increased.
So as I was saying earlier, if you do decide to help the animals, there will be a friendship level increase, and at the end of the game, that will have kind of consequences or rewards depending on if that level has been increased with certain animals.
I mean, it definitely seems worth it to not attack the animals. They are our only friends.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
interact. Let's see.
So there was another branch there, so you can burn down this whole camp near enough.
That sounds like a plan.
Where was it? Oh, I think your wolf pack are standing on the branch. That's it, they've moved.
Might be.
I did see it behind you, but I did see one.
I was on top of it. Ooh, could it be this? Yes. There we go.
Oh yeah, there. Okay.
Alright, this
It's
is
like
the fun part.
What was the best part of the game? Burning down the tents.
Yes, 100%. More fire, please. Can these tents be burned? Yes, there we go.
And the plastic tents can be burned down too, but
Plastic.
it usually takes about a second of contact, and they'll ignite.
Yeah, that does make sense. There we go. So
There'll also be rewards for burning down the tents too. So in the missions, kind of like additional bonuses. So if you did free the bears, they'd also burn down all the tents. That would be an additional bonus.
I mean, you have to burn down all the tents, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's very appealing.
I mean, I had some people say maybe it's a bit destructive on the environment, but the grass will grow back, and it's better than kind of humans being there anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people purposely burn down areas so that plants will regenerate faster, right? Makes sense to me.
Yeah, kind of neutralizes the area and kind of starts afresh.
There we go.
So, in order to die, I think you might actually need to get rid of some of your wolf pack, unfortunately, because they are a little bit strong in this demo.
I understand. Are there any more humans waiting for us?
Yeah, there's a few. There's another camp. So what I'd probably do, I mean, as you can see as well, if you go back to the tents, the military tents, once you burn them down, they kind of they do change. They just become a wireframe, but they do actually get destroyed rather than just staying on fire.
Okay, I see. Let's just get Wolf out of here.
So if you go into the menu, you might have to remove, say, the last 4 members of your wolf pack in order to die, because they are a bit too strong.
I see. Okay, let's remove them.
So, yeah, the bottom 4.
There we go.
And we'll
Okay.
keep Lionheart.
Oh,
Lionheart
definitely. Okay, so we need to find the next camp then. Where would that be?
To your right now. I know there's about a 2-second delay, so maybe no, to your left.
I see. Yeah.
And we'll go down the hill off the path. That's it. To your left. That's it.
All right.
and just fall down the hill, and there should be a small little camp with 3. You can fall down to the right, Thea.
There we go.
Yes, you won't die, don't worry. You can just slide.
Though we are gonna die now. We'll make
Oh
sure
yeah,
of it.
hopefully that's the plan. On the left-hand side, there should be a bit of trouble for you to get into.
I
Oh,
see.
there we are.
Here we are. Okay, kind sir, you need to kill us.
Please kill me. It shouldn't take too long, I suppose.
Yeah, no, we're almost gone. Almost. And
Oh,
there
yeah,
we go.
So when you're here, oh, there you are. Yeah, do you want to collide with 3 spirits? I mean, there is a few things to see here. There are a few things to see.
Wow. It's a really nice atmosphere you've created here.
On the right-hand side, there's a giant bear fighting like a giant wolf. It's petrified.
Giant bear fighting a giant wolf.
Just a bit further in front of you.
I see the wolf. Oh, I see. Wow. What do these then represent?
They're just kind of, I call them the Titans, just kind of like battles that have happened on that island in the previous times.
Wow. Now this, I really do like the effect. Okay, and the music is also just spot on.
So yeah, if you want to get back, you just need to collide with these spirits. You need to find 3 of them, collide with them, and you'll return back to exactly where you were before.
Alright. So can you die completely in this game? Is there like a limit?
I am toying with the idea of this would be only on easy mode, and for normal mode you would get this if you had a specific item, and then you get like 1 use of it, then you do actually die. Because some people said it may be too easy or a little bit repetitive if this was happening every time you died.
Understand. Yeah, because it would certainly be a great element, even on all difficulty settings. But yeah, as long as maybe you don't get it as much on a more difficult setting.
Yeah, so I think if you had like a specific item on your person, then you'd be able to use it. But if you didn't have it, then you would actually die and get reloaded to a save point.
Yeah. Let's see. So is this also part of the demo? Where does the storyline end in the demo?
So I didn't put a timer onto it, so because I wanted people to also have a little look around and see if they can find any issues for me. Essentially, doing that mission, the demo is you have completed the demo here.
Okay.
And you didn't die, well done.
Thank you.
But I didn't put a timer or anything like that, so people, because some demos they cut off really quickly.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to let people to have a little look around after, so it wasn't too harsh of just cutting straight off.
Let's see, so we can actually attack him. But we don't want to do that.
I think you can attack the male, the stag, but he won't. He'll just kind of he'll run away.
Oh, they're very fluffy and adorable. I didn't think anybody would purposely want to. Do you have to eat in this game, or do you just replenish through energy?
No, you can't eat. There's thirst and hunger. It's kind of, it doesn't have any effect in this demo because I didn't want people dying or I wanted people to play it rather than having to worry about going to the river, going to the lake and drinking. You can eat him, and he will restore some hunger for you.
How do we eat him? Can
you press E. Press E next to the corpse. You might have to get quite close to the center body.
Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright, okay.
But the main thing, there'll be ration packs and also kind of pots of food in the human bases, so you can get by and complete the whole game without ever eating an animal. You could just steal the humans' food from them.
That does make sense. So you can, become an ally of the animals instead of the alpha, right?
Yeah, rather than just eating everyone. Well, people who like wolves generally like the hunting aspect, so I did feel that this needed to be in the game where you could, if you wanted to, kill them, but you
Hmm.
don't have to. It's not a main part of the game.
Okay, okay. No, that looks really cool. I am very excited for this game to release. And you say it will likely be out by December-ish?
That's correct. I'll be doing the Steam Autumn Game Festival with an updated version of this based on everyone's feedback. And then I'll be working on opening the game up to beta with the Discord server, getting everyone to fine tune the stories, make sure everything's working correctly as it should. And then I'll be releasing towards the end of December.
Okay. Well, that's really cool, Luke. Thank you so much for coming on. I would love to be updated. I'll follow your Twitter. Anyone here, I will link you right after this. And yeah, we definitely like to try the game when it's out in beta.
No, thank you.
It's
Thank you for having me.
No, we really appreciate it. And again, guys, if you there you go, exclamation mark Wolf. You can check out his Indiegogo profile. You can there pre-order the game. You can get your name as graffiti. You can join the Discord and have your name in credits. So already done. We've already got you a new follower there, Luke. I think
Thank you.
I think you get quite a few here. But thanks a lot for coming on. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll keep my chat up to date with any new things you add to the game.
Thank you very much for having me, Thea. Thank you to everyone for watching.
Cool, Luke. Thanks a lot. I'll chat with you later.
See you later. Bye.